Good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. I hope everybody had a good day at work today. And if you were off today, I hope you enjoyed your time off. I just got back with a buddy of mine. We went to South Carolina to pick up some goodies. So we got back about an hour ago, maybe an hour and a half ago. So decided to swing by the shop real quick and make this video for you guys, since I actually got the valve body apart last night, and I was trying to do some thorough inspections on it to see if I could find anything out of place or wrong or stuck or broke, and couldn't find anything. So it's crazy. But definitely wanted to share this with you guys. So I'll be honest with you, this is the first time I've actually split a valve body, and this one has got 4 pieces. So this piece would be like the bottom. So when you're laying on your back and you pull the transmission pan off of the tranny, you'll see this, and then this goes here. So you'll see these 2 pieces with the pan off. This piece goes on the other side of this piece. This is actually sandwiched in between here and the top of the transmission and the case of the transmission. So you don't even see this plate. you don't see this plate. You don't see this valve body plate or this valve body. I'm sorry. You don't see this valve body case or this valve body case. You see this case and this case. So I'll flip it over. So a lot of you may be familiar with that little transfer tube there. And like I said, it goes right here like so. Well, flip it around, and that's how it goes. So basically what I want to share with y'all is I went through a lot of the valves on here, like all of them actually, and none of them seem to be sticking. Like all of them seem to be working. So, you know, I went through them all last night and they all still work. Bear with me, I'm gonna do this the best I can to show you guys. That's why I got my little light set up there. Little backyard country boy engineering. It's okay. Hey, it works, right? It works. So, but yeah, I just basically wanted to go through. Let me see if I can and show you guys. See, there's a valve there. And, you know, if you can see it, that valve is moving. And mind you, I haven't cleaned or done anything to this transmission. I just take it. This valve body. I just took it apart. And like I said, man, like, it seems to me, where am I at here? I'm lost. Okay. All these valves are moving and they're working. See? All your valves are working, they're moving. They're all free, they're not binded up. None of that. Same over here. How can I do this? Best way to, there we go. See, that valve is moving. And let's see. Oh, shucks. Come on. Yeah, see, that valve is moving. Hold on. A little bit difficult. And that valve is moving too. I mean, like I said, all the valves are free. So the valve body don't really have no trash, debris, slag, nothing in it. You know, everything looked clean and looked okay. I actually, let's see, I'll take this out of here. Went through all the solenoids, and all the solenoids are clicking. They seem to be working okay. So none of the solenoids were bad. So I was actually shocked. None of that stuff was hurt really. So we're definitely thinking that we got a mechanical problem in the transmission. It could be the clutch pack tolerances might be too wide and not making pressure in the drive gears to go to the forward gears, but reverse is making pressure in reverse. So I'm gonna have to pull the trans all the way out and possibly take it the rest of the way apart and inspect some things. Looks like we might, like I said, we might have a mechanical issue in the transmission itself. So might be some worn out clutch frictions and steels. So, but real quick, yes, so this is a 4-piece valve body. And these are your gaskets. So these gaskets actually go, so this valve body is like a sandwich. So, like I said, this is the bottom part. This is the part you'll see when you're laying on your back pulling the pan off, and then these 2 pieces you don't see. So they basically stack on top of each other like a sandwich. So then you have your valve body separator plates. These are all your separator plates here. Separates all the valve body cases from each other. And then of course you have your gaskets that go there as well to seal them all off to each other. So that way everything can work correctly and all of your fluid will pass through these channels and not out the side of the valve body, causing it to lose pressure. So and I just want to come give you guys a quick overview of what was going on. I was so tired last night, I didn't feel like making this video. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I was wore out. Man, when your day starts at 4 in the morning, it's hard, you know, to stay up extra late and do videos, especially when you got to be up early the next morning. So I'm doing the content the best way and you know, as much as I can for you guys to help y'all out. So please bear with me, and I appreciate it if you do. So, but thanks for those who have liked and subscribed and watch our channel and follow us. We do appreciate it. EOTT Racing Team really appreciates that. So, but like I was telling you guys, man, like all the valves, everything, all the valves inside the valve body are free. They're moved. They're not binded. I mean, the valve body is in good shape. You know, and it just goes to show you, man, like what good fluid will do for components, man, parts. You know, good fluids will help cleanse, keep clean, and they'll help them operate, keep things from sticking and all that stuff, you know. So good fluid is very important. But yeah, so again, you know, this is a 4-piece valve body. Those are your valve body separator plates, and those are your gaskets over there in the pan. So not a lot to it, but I will say this. If you have never, ever done one of these, do the research first. Get a guide on this valve body. Don't just pull it apart. And I'm gonna tell you why. There's little secrets that lay behind this, okay? So, I'm gonna flip this guy real quick so I can show you something. Oh, by the way, this is a manual valve. So this goes in, where does this sucker go? On this one, it might be, yeah, I think it goes here. Yeah, I think it goes right here. Yeah, so this is a manual valve, so that's where that goes. You can see that inside the transmission. And yep, that's a manual valve. So your valve will have, this is how your valves look. They'll have these collars on them to help seal against the port when the fluid comes through, whether it needs to block it or let it pass through. And you know, that's how the valves are set up. If anybody was wondering what a valve body valve looks like, that's how they look. So like I said, these are actually built and designed to block and let fluid pass through as well. That way it makes pressure in areas it needs to, and then releases pressure in areas it needs to. So bear with me, y'all. I'm explaining this the best way I can. Like I said, this is my first time messing with a valve body on an automatic transmission, and I never thought I'd ever get to this point. But like I said, man, my wife is always putting me up to challenges with her toys. So hey, I'm up for it, man. Nothing wrong with having one more, well, multiple trades under your belt. Not just one more, but I'm sure I'll have more as I go along, and what I like to do with racing and building cars and stuff like that. So, but so back to what I was saying about people that don't know anything about these, have never messed with one of these before. This is my first time, but I'm very, very mechanically inclined. And I'm not trying to brag or nothing, but I've been doing this pretty much all my life. So I already had an idea how the valve body worked and how it came apart. So, but for those that have never done this before, this is what I'm going to tell y'all. Be super, 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 super careful, because you have little tiny balls. One goes here, and one goes, I believe, right here. Oh no, I'm sorry. Okay, so you got one that goes here, and then one that goes here. Yeah, you got one here, and you got one here. Okay, so 1, 2, and then those are your, oh, wait a minute, I'm gonna fix my light. My light was coming off. Okay, and that's what the ball looks like. So, if you're wondering, that's what that little guy looks like, and he falls right in place, just like that. Now, for guys, like I said, people that have never done this, if you're not careful, when you pull these valve body separator plates off and you turn this thing over, that bad boy will fall out quicker than you think. And then you're going, where did that ball come from? And you're looking at all those ports going, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. But if you have the Transgo shift kit guide, they will definitely tell you the location. That's how I figured out where these balls go here. So it's a total of 5. So it's 2 in this valve body case and 3 over here. So yeah, I gotta get that out of there. I'm gonna try it. Let me see. Yeah, that magnet ain't worth a hoot. But take that back out so I don't accidentally. Did it come out? Sucker came out or not? Well, everything else came out but the freaking valve. Imagine that. So I got a screen and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, so that yeah, I couldn't get it out. Hold on. Yeah, all right, there we go. I just wanted to get it out so it didn't get lost. All right. Oh, there's the other one. So it's 2 of them. Yeah, so it's those 2 little guys right there, and they will go, like I said, here and right. Where's the other port? Right here. They'll go right there. So let me pop this back in place real quick, y'all. But anyway, so, and that's why I say be careful, you know, pulling this stuff apart, because if you're not, those little balls will fall out on you. Let me show you the other 3. All right, bear with me. So the other 3 are, turn this bad boy around. Well, it was. Man, ain't that a blip? Okay, one goes there, one's there, and the other one is here. Where is it? Right there. So you got a ball here, and a ball here. And that's where those balls are supposed to go. So like I said, but once you get the Transgo shift kit, it'll have the manual, and it'll show you all of that. So just pay close attention to that, because those balls have to go back in place. If not, you're going to have issues with the operation of the transmission, I promise. And I know you don't want that after pulling this thing apart and spending all that time pulling them apart. You definitely don't want those problems, trust me. So if anybody's wondering too, this right here is actually what holds the valve in. So when you come over here, when you see that guy right there, see this right here? So when you push in on this, that comes out, and then that whole valve will slide out of the valve body. So, but yeah, I wanted to get on here and just show you guys this valve body disassembled in pieces and see how it looks. You know what I'm saying? So That way everybody has an idea what the 4eat-f Escort GT transmission looks like. Escort GT automatic transmission looks like 4eat-f. So, which is a pretty good transmission. This one lasted 2.5 years, you know, with all kinds of crap going on with it, man. I mean, not really going on with it, but we put it through a lot. Dyno test, dyno tuned, dyno time, track time, street time. I mean, hits in the street, all that. So that's gonna wrap up tonight's video on the valve body. I think this is like part 3. I had to do it in parts, man, because I'm doing this with an iPhone 11 Pro. So I have a GoPro, but I ain't got all that stuff set up yet. I mean, Jesus, look at my light stand, for Christ's sakes. Hey, man, it's cool to always have random stuff laying around the shop because it helps. But I just wanted to get on here real quick, guys, and let you know, tell you a little bit about this valve body. And like I said, that should conclude tonight's video. And I will be making another one once we get the transmission out of the car and get it assembled. Or get it disassembled so we can figure out what mechanical problem we got going on. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope everybody has a wonderful and safe holiday weekend. And I will be back with which I believe will be part 4. I'll be taking the transmission out and taking it apart. So unless some things change, that's the plan. So we'll take it out, take it apart, and we're going to inspect it and see what we got going on. So thank you guys, and have a wonderful night and weekend. Later.